Привет! Добро пожаловать на урок о творительном падеже. So today we will learn the instrumental case. In Russian it's called творительный. And today I will tell you everything in general about this case. Why? Because cases is such topic in Russian grammar which you will learn from one level to another, yes, on A1, A2, B1 and even more, because some situations are so unique that you just can remember that here I need to use instrumental case or any other case, yes. So this is the topic which you will learn step by step on all periods of learning. And I will give you the most general information that will help you to see all the picture in general, yes? How to form this case, when to use it, when we use it like the most often, because of course there are many more situations. So let's go, let's see how to form this case at first. And here you can see the table, you have it in your PDF file as well. And let's begin with masculine. Мужской род, да, masculine gender. If you have just hard consonant in the end, any L, M, R, B, V, doesn't matter, then normally the ending in instrumental case will be om, like стол, столом, нож, ножом, компьютер, компьютером, кот, котом, да, and so on. If a masculine word has soft sign, so it has soft consonant in the end, then normally it will be endings ем or can be йом. Йом if the ending will be stressed, ем if it's not stressed. Again, all these forms you will remember in the process, yes, it's not something that you must learn right now, да, that учителем with ем, а словарем with йом. You know that stresses are quite random in Russian language, so just take it as something normal, yes, so with time you will remember that словарем should be stressed in the end, while учитель shouldn't be, and the same with other words. So, ем or йом. Ем will be more often than йом. So, in general, what you can remember about masculine, there can be endings ом or ем, sometimes йом, да, in instrumental case. Then, feminine words, женский род. Endings a or я in nominative case will be interchanged to ой or ей, or also they can be changed by ёй if the ending is stressed. Let's see. Книга – книгой, сестра – сестрой, тетя – тетей, семья – семьей. And in ёй will be very, very rare, so more often it will be just ой or ей. And if feminine word had soft sign in nominative case, then in instrumental case we will have ending you. We will add it after the soft sign. Любовь – любовью, кровь – кровью, боль – болью. I found the most interesting collocation of the nouns here. Любовь, кровь and боль, love, blood and pain. Okay, so masculine ом, ем, feminine ой, ей, neuter, средний род, normally in nominative case has endings or е, and we change them the same as masculine gender, we change them to ом or ем. Ом, ем. Окно, окном. Письмо, письмом. Решение, решением. I think it's clear. Normally, in all cases, except nominative and maybe accusative, masculine and neuter words have the same endings. Probably you know it. And plural form also is not hard in instrumental case. It has endings ami or ями. Ами-ями, да? Столы столами, книги книгами, мужья, husbands, да, мужья, мужьями, да? And the same about everything else. So, ом, ем for masculine and neuter, ой, ей for feminine, and ами-ями for plural. You like have 3 possible variations. Then, sometimes somewhere you can read here maybe feminine endings ою, ею, ойою. Like in this example. Он давно не виделся с сестрою. You should understand that it's possible in Russian, but it's old-fashioned way of saying instrumental case. Feminine forms with ending ою, ею. Да? Now nobody will speak like this, but in some literature, in some old movies, you can meet this variant, or in the songs, because this variant is more vocal. That's why you can meet it sometimes. But don't be confused, and you don't need to use it in your speech. Okay, then the questions. Every case has its own set of questions. And for instrumental case, they are кем и чем. To English, they can be translated differently. More often, it will be with whom, with what, or by whom, by what. Not always, but it's just to understand it a little bit, yeah? Because very often, instrumental case will be used with a preposition with, s in Russian, we will speak about it later, and in the meaning like by whom the action is done, that is why by whom or by what will be typical for instrumental case. But first things first, let's at first train a little bit making instrumental case. You have the list of the words. They are all about food, because our first situation will be a lot connected with food. So you need to make all these words in instrumental case, to put them to instrumental case. So you can stop the video, and better to write down all these words in instrumental case. And then we will check yourself. Okay, you ready? I hope you do. So, you see now all the correct variants. Бутербродом, лимоном, колбасой, сыром, ветчиной, яйцами, маслом, орехами, фруктами, яблоком, бананом, молоком, шоколадом, сахаром и рыбой. Да? Everything goes according to our rules that we just discussed. Now, why did we learn actually food words now? Because now we will speak about situations of using instrumental case. And the first one is very, very often used about food, when we speak about food. Not only, but very often. So, you can see, we use instrumental case after preposition s in the meaning with, when you like literally add something. Let's see on examples. Я люблю блины с шоколадом и бананом. What does it mean? It means I like pancakes, блины, да, pancakes, with chocolate and with bananas, да, or banana. Here we use it like in singular form, да, or it can be in plural, then it will be bananami, да. So, with, да, we have preposition with, in Russian с, and then we use instrumental case с шоколадом и бананом. The same all other examples. Let's just read them. Он ест бутерброд с колбасой. Да, he is eating a sandwich with sausages. Русские всегда едят кашу с маслом. Да? So Russian people always eat porridge with butter. Да? Butter, масло. It's neuter words, so we have ending om. Then, по утрам я ем овсянку с орехами и фруктами. По утрам, it means like every morning, it's regular action. I eat oatmeal, да, oat, овсянка, с орехами и фруктами, with nuts and fruit. In Russian we say fruit in plural form, да, фруктами. And you can see that before the second word we already can not say preposition с. We like miss it, but we understand that we mean it. Мой друг не ест бутерброды с рыбой. Да, my friend doesn't eat sandwiches with fish. Я часто пью чай с лимоном. I often drink tea with lemon. Мой отец не любит кофе с молоком. My father doesn't like coffee with milk. Я всегда пью чай с сахаром. I always drink tea with sugar. Он любит есть авокадо с яйцами и рыбой. He likes to eat avocado with eggs and fish. And бабушка печет вкусные пирожки с вишней means that grandma like bakes very tasty pies with cherry. Yeah? So everything that goes after preposition с will be in instrumental case. Let's practice a little bit. You now have the list of questions, да? С чем вы любите есть бутерброды? С чем вы не любите есть бутерброды? С чем вы любите пить чай и кофе, да? And so on. So, this question, с чем, means with what? With what do you like to eat sandwiches? Or with what you do not like to eat sandwiches, да? And so on. You need now to stop the video and to answer these questions. You can do it orally. Then you can write it down. It will be better if you do it this way and this way. You will memorize this better. So just stop the video right now and answer those questions just for yourself. You can use a dictionary if you do not remember some vocabulary, but you need to make instrumental case by your own. Okay, I hope you have done this task and you have answered all these questions, and now this instrumental case doesn't seem too scary for you, because really it's not a very complicated case. Then, now we have a practical task where you need to open brackets and to use all those words in brackets again in instrumental case, so just a little bit more practice. Some words that can be new for you, I put them down with pictures and with their names in Russian. Креветка, сливки, грибы, ананас, имбирь, оливки, мята и кукуруза. So, please, again, stop the video. And we will check you in just a couple moments. Okay, so I hope you're ready. Let's check. Я делаю себе бутерброд с колбасой, помидорами, салатом, сыром и соусом. Я хочу заказать пиццу с курицей, ананасом, сыром и помидорами. У вас есть паста с креветками и сливками? Он не ест пиццу с оливками, грибами и кукурузой. Я буду кофе с сахаром и молоком. Сделайте мне, пожалуйста, чай с имбирем, мятой и лимоном. Отлично, I hope you have done everything. So, we remember that the first situation when we use instrumental case after preposition with, which in Russian is с. Then, the second situation, we use instrumental case after such verbs as работать, to work, стать, to become somebody, to become a scientist, to become a teacher, and so on, да? Usually it's about professions. And быть as to be, but with the verb быть, we use instrumental case only in past or in future. Not in present tense. Let's see all these examples. You will understand what I mean. The first sentence. Я работаю учителем. Я работаю, да? I work. Я работаю. Then, кем я работаю? Кем? Like, literally, by whom I work. Or as who I work. I work as a teacher, да? Я работаю учителем. After работаю, we use instrumental case. Then we have the next sentence. Я учитель And here we use nominative case. This is what I told you. It is about the verb быть, to be. In present tense, we do not say it at all. We omit this verb. And that is why we just put учитель in nominative case. Я учитель. I am a teacher. Да? Я учитель. But in past or future, we will say я была учителем. Да? I was a teacher. And then учителем in instrumental case. Or я буду учителем in future also will be in instrumental case. But in present, no. And the last sentence here, я стала учителем. I became a teacher, да? After стать, to become, we use again instrumental case. Then the second one. Мой папа работал бухгалтером. Мой папа был бухгалтером, да? Past tense, the verb to be, that is by instrumental case. And the third sentence, мой папа стал бухгалтером. The third one. Его сын будет работать врачом. Его сын будет врачом. И его сын станет врачом. Actually, all these three sentences, they are very, very similar by the meaning, almost absolutely like the same. But we can say them different ways. There are synonyms, right? Будет, станет и будет работать. Then the next one. Когда Петя закончит университет, он станет журналистом. Сейчас Петя студент, да? А когда он закончит университет, он станет журналистом. He will become a journalist. Then fifth. Кем ты будешь работать в кафе? Я буду работать, or just я буду поваром, да? Я буду поваром. Кем? You see, in the question we use the question for instrumental case. Кем ты будешь работать? Кем ты работаешь? Кем вы работаете? Вот вы, you. By, like, as who do you work, да? Кем вы работаете? Я работаю учителем, or я учитель. А вы? Кем вы работаете, да? So the question кем is very often used when you ask about occupation of the person. And the last one here. Кем был твой дедушка? Он был пилотом. Да, he was a pilot. So you see all the professions except the situations when we have to be, when we have the structure I am in present tense. So in all other situations we use instrumental case to speak about professions. Let's again practice a little bit. You will need to stop the video again and to answer these questions orally and then to write down your answers. This will be the most effective. I know that for you it may seem strange to do this kind of tasks, but believe me, if you were in the class with me, you would do all these tasks, да? And it would be effective. And I want you to do the same. I want you to imagine that you are in the class with me together and I ask you to do this task and you will do it like you should and then you will have the better result, okay? So please stop the video and answer these questions. Кем вы работаете? Кем работает ваша жена или ваш муж? Кем работает или работал ваш отец, and so on. So just practice what you have just learned. Okay, I hope you have done and this task was effective. And now we move on to the next task where we need to answer the questions using the words given in brackets. For example, кем был твой папа? Да? Who was your dad? And the answer is artist, художник, да? So we will say, мой папа был художником. So you answer this question like it's asked to you, literally. Кем был твой папа? And you answer, мой папа был художником, okay? So again, stop the video, write down all these answers that you will receive and we will check them. So let's check. Мой папа был художником, ее сестра работает стюардессой, его брат работает хирургом, мой друг работает программистом, В детстве он хотел стать композитором. Эта девушка хочет стать певицей. Мой сосед будет стоматологом. Его дядя работает поваром. Мой новый сосед работает парикмахером. И в детстве она хотела стать ветеринаром. Все профессии, all the professions used in instrumental case. Very good. Now, the third situation when we use instrumental case is when we use some instrument or device, or sometimes different materials or even substance, like toothpaste. And in these situations, in English, you use preposition with. I write with a pen, I draw with a pencil, I brush my teeth with toothbrush and toothpaste. You say with. In Russian, we do not say with. We omit any preposition, but to show that we use instrument, we use instrumental case. This is exactly why this case was called instrumental, because we use it when we use some instrument, but in Russian we use it without preposition. Let's see. Я ем суп ложкой, да, I eat my soup with a spoon, ложкой. Чем, да, чем я ем суп? With what I eat my soup? With a spoon, ложкой. Then, азиаты, Asian people, да, азиаты едят рис палочками. Палочки is on the picture, да, палочками. Then, мы едим мясо ножом и вилкой. Knife and fork, да, ножом и вилкой. Then, я рисую картины карандашами и красками. Карандаши pencils, краски it's paints, да, акварель and so on. Then, она расчесывает волосы расческой, да, this brush, расческа, да, для волос. Then, он моет руки, да, жидким мылом. Что такое жидкое мыло? It's liquid soap, да, жидким мылом. Чем, да, with a substance, да, with liquid soap. Я чищу зубы электрической зубной щеткой. I brush teeth, да, with electrical toothbrush. Yeah, toothbrush, sorry. Then, она чистит ковер пылесосом. Чистить, to clean, ковер carpet, да. So she's cleaning a carpet with a vacuum cleaner, да. Пылесосом. Пылесос, пылесосом. Then, я пишу письмо ручкой, да, ручкой, вот, я пишу письмо ручкой with a pen. And the last one, девушка красит ресницы тушью, ресницы красит, да, чтобы красивые были, длинные. Вот, so тушь, this is mascara, тушью, this is like feminine words with ending soft sign, да, that is why we have ending you. Rare situation, but you see we can meet it. So, девушка красит ресницы тушью. Отлично, хорошо. Let's move on. Now we have a little bit different task. Here you need to make and to write down your own sentences with the words that you can see on this picture, with all of them, and with each of them separate sentence. No, except maybe ложка, вилка, нож, you can combine somehow. So just write your own examples and use these instruments in instrumental case. Stop the video. Yeah. Okay, хорошо. I hope you have done it. So let's just remember, repeat, yes, in which situations we use instrumental case. Once again. First one. Preposition with, с, да, when we add something. Я ем блины с шоколадом, да? Then the second one, when we have the verbs работать, стать or быть in past or future, да? Я работаю учителем, я стану учителем, я была учителем, да? And the third situation, when we have some instrument, да, with what we are doing something, but we do not have in Russian preposition with. Хорошо. The fourth situation. We use instrumental case, again, after preposition with, when we're doing some action together with somebody else. So normally it's used with different people or can be with animals as well. Let's see. Я всегда хожу в кино с подругой. Я всегда хожу в кино с подругой, да? So I always go to the cinema with my friend, да? Female friend. С подругой. С кем, да? With whom? С подругой. The second. Я делаю проект с другом. С другом. С кем? С другом. Вечером я буду гулять с друзьями. Plural form, да? С друзьями. With friends. С друзьями. Я обычно хожу на тренировки с тренером. Да? So I usually go to the training session to work out with a trainer, да? С тренером. Then, я гуляю с собакой. Normally this phrase, to walk a dog, in Russian we say actually that we walk together with our dog, literally. And we say, я гуляю с собакой. Каждое утро я гуляю с собакой, да, в парке. Then, она смотрит фильм с мужем, with her husband, да. Then, папа читает книгу с ребенком. It means that they are like reading this book together, да. Папа с ребенком, dad with his child. Я учу творительный падеж с Никой. You need to repeat this phrase. Я учу творительный падеж, instrumental case, с Никой, with Nika, да, with me. Хорошо. The ninth. Студент читает текст с учителем. И последнее, она говорит по телефону с мужем. Normally when we say to speak by phone with someone, this is the same, we use instrumental case and preposition с. Я говорю по телефону с кем-то, да, with somebody. Вот. Хорошо, very, very good. Now, let's move on. And there is one more interesting moment that can be very confusing for foreigners who learn the Russian language in the beginning. It's this kind of collectivism in the Russian language, you know. But in English, normally how people say, somebody and me, my sister and me, my uncle and me, да? So you put me, to the last place, да? At first you speak about somebody. In Russian, we have a little bit different situation here. Somebody and me, we will say like we, with this person in instrumental case. But you see, я и брат, or брат и я, да? In Russian, normally we will say мы с братом. Мы, то есть я и брат, together we are мы, we, да? With my brother. We with my brother. Мы с братом. Or я и подруга. We, мы, да, с подругой. Я и родители, even if it's plural, the second word is plural, да? Родители, plural, и я. And together we're still мы. Мы с родителями. It will be the most natural if you will say it this way. Of course, you can say я и родители, я и подруга, я и брат. It's okay. But if you want to sound like the most natural in Russian language and to have more advanced already level, then it's better to say мы с plus instrumental case. Then, second situation. If it is somebody and you informal singular, somebody and you, брат и ты и брат, да? Then we say вы с братом, because it's not мы already, I am not included in this company, it's just you and your brother, да? And that is why it's you, вы, plural, с братом, or вы с подругой, вы с родителями, да? If I am not included and I speak it to a second person, to you, then it will be вы с plus instrumental case. And the third situation, when we speak about third person, yeah? So when it's on, he, да, or she, and brother, or they, and somebody else. Then we say они plus instrumental case, да? Он и брат, они с братом. Because he and his brother, for us, they are они, they, да? That is why we say they with brother, они с братом. Или они с подругой, они с родителями, да? So this is how it works. I hope you understand what I mean. If you don't, write me, I will try to explain with some more examples maybe. So you see, я will be changed to мы, ты to вы, он or она to они. If we have plural words in the beginning, да, then it doesn't change. If it is мы и брат, it's already мы, да, that is why we say мы с братом. If it is вы already, it stays the same. Вы с подругой, or они с родителями, они plural stays the same, да, so we change only if there is like singular form, yeah. I hope it's clear now. Okay, let's practice it a little bit to understand maybe a little bit better. You have the exercise. Again, you need to stop the video to think attentively and to open these brackets to write the words in correct form. Let's see. Okay, I hope you're ready to check, so let's read them. Я часто играю с младшим братом. By the way, младший, this is adjective, it's also in instrumental case, as you can see, but do not focus too much right now. I will tell you how to form instrumental of adjectives in the very end of this lesson. So you just have the form, да, с младшим братом, with younger brother. Then мы с тренером учим новые упражнения. It was я, that is why it becomes мы с тренером, да? Then они с учителем пишут диктант. It was он и учитель, the third person, да? That is why они с учителем пишут диктант. Мама гуляет с сыном в парке. Here it's just mother with her son, да? So this is not collectivism rule. So that is why we say с сыном, да? Pronunciation will be like long с сыном. Мама гуляет с сыном в парке. Then, вы с папой будете смотреть кино сегодня, да? Вы с папой, you and your father. Вы, you both. Вы будете смотреть кино, да, с папой? Then, мы с подругой рисуем картину карандашами. Here it's interesting because there are two instrumental cases in one sentence, да? It's absolutely a normal situation. The first one, я и подруга becomes мы с подругой. And then we say рисуем картину. Чем? With what? With what instrument? Карандашами, да? Pencils, with pencils. Then, они с мужем не любят пиццу с оливками. Again, two instrumental cases in one sentence. Then, они с другом хотят стать архитекторами. He and his friend, да, они с другом, third person, хотят стать архитекторами. Again, стать кем? Profession, да? And that is why in instrumental case. Отлично, хорошо. It was fourth situation, now the fifth one. After some certain verbs, we also will use instrumental case. And today I will give you just 6 of them. Of course, there are much more of them. And this is what I told you in the beginning. This is what you will learn step by step. Yeah, when you will learn some new, more advanced verb, like maybe гордиться, to be proud, гордиться. It will be used with instrumental case. Гордиться кем? to be proud of whom, да, я горжусь тобой, I'm proud of you, да, and so on. So you will learn it step by step in future. Now I've given you the most popular ones. So let's see. Заниматься. This is mysterious Russian verb, which is not really clear for everyone because it doesn't have direct translation or literal translation to English. Заниматься, it's like to do some activity. But I can say it like this: to do, to be engaged, да, or to do some activity. You can заниматься спортом, вот like it's written here, да, спортом, танцами, рисованием, футболом. You can use this verb separately in the meaning to exercise something, да, sport or doing these exercises to practice your Russian, да, я занимаюсь русским языком, you can say it. So, to do any activity, заниматься. And then we ask, заниматься чем? To do like what, but in Russian we use it in instrumental case. And you say заниматься спортом, so sport becomes спортом, танцы, plural, becomes танцами, рисование, neuter, рисованием, футбол, футболом, да, so and so on, да, русским языком, I don't know, anything, да, to do anything, any activity. Then the second verb. Even two verbs that are very similar to each other. Интересоваться и увлекаться. To be interested in something and to keen on. Да? So what is the difference? Интересоваться и увлекаться. Интересоваться is a little bit, how to say, weaker. Да? It has weaker meaning than увлекаться, because увлекаться it's like but to be keen on, to love doing something, да? To be 100% in it, to have it as a beloved hobby, you know. And интересоваться, it's when you like something, but you're not a big fan yet, да? You know. Вот. And we use it grammatically the same way. Интересоваться чем? Увлекаться чем? Например, искусством, with art, да, to be interested in art, интересоваться искусством, увлекаться языками, да, so to have learning languages as a hobby, я увлекаюсь языками, да, или увлекаться музыкой, so to like music, in different meanings, maybe you write it, maybe you listen to it, it still will be увлекаться музыкой, или интересоваться плаванием, увлекаться плаванием, да, swimming. So it can be also any sport, art, languages, anything that you're interested in, if this is a process. Then the third example is являться. With являться, you can meet it sometimes. It's a very formal verb actually. It comes from like kind of business Russian, yeah, from very formal Russian. It means to be. It's a synonym of the verb быть. Быть, являться, to be. And how we can use it? Являться кем, являться чем, да? Например, он является директором компании, да? He is a director or manager of the company. Директором компании, да? Or, for example, Киев является столицей Украины, да, Киев is a capital of Ukraine. Или являться территорией. Крит является территорией Греции, да. So, it is just the verb to be, is, but more formal variant. Then, управлять, to manage, to rule or to run something in this meaning, you know. Управлять кем, чем? Управлять людьми, to manage people, да. Управлять сотрудниками, управлять компанией, да, to run the company, to rule people, да, управлять людьми, вот, and so on. No, I hope you understand that. This is nothing really hard about it. Then, пользоваться. Actually, in this form with ending ся, пользоваться, to use something. Пользоваться чем? literally it's like to use with what. In English, of course, we don't say like this, but in Russian we do. So, пользоваться чем? Инструментами, пользоваться телефоном, пользоваться услугами, да, and so on. Everything that you can use, you use in instrumental case after пользоваться. And the last one for this situation is болеть, in the meaning to have some disease. It's not equal to болит, да, например, when we say у меня болит голова, I have a headache. No, it's not the same. Болеть here is actually about some kind of disease. Болеть чем? And here you use like the name of disease. Болеть гриппом, to be, like to have flu, да, грипп. Или болеть простудой. Простуда is cold, да, to have cold. Or diabetes, diabetes, I think the same in English. So, болеть диабетом, to have a diabetes, да? Болеть чем, when it is a disease. Let's see some example. Она занимается волейболом уже 5 лет. Занимается чем? Волейболом, да? So, she is doing this activity, да, for 5 years already. Then, она интересуется музыкой 80-х годов. She's interested in music of 80s. Он увлекается шахматами и плаванием. He is like keen on chess and swimming. Москва – столица России. We can write it this way. Or we can say it formally. Москва является столицей России. Да? The same meaning. Moscow is the capital of Russia for both sentences. Then, ее отец управляет большой компанией. Her father runs a big company. Большой компанией. Instrumental case. Then, я часто пользуюсь компьютером мужа. I often use husband's computer. Да? And this is what I'm doing right now. Watching in your presentation. And then the seventh. Он болеет гриппом. He is sick with flu. Okay, хорошо. And now let's practice a little bit. Again, you stop the video and you answer those questions orally and then write down your answers. Okay, I hope you have done it. Now we continue, and there is 6th situation which we need to remember is about prepositions, after which we normally use instrumental case. You already know about preposition s, which is translated to English as with, but also there are some others that will help you to understand that you need instrumental case. And they are над, above, под, under. By the way, pay attention that I do not say pod, I say pod, because normally prepositions are not stressed when we speak, да? And we will say под when we're speaking, so be ready to recognize it. Под means under, между, between, да? Between, перед. Here it's interesting because it can be in front of, да? Передо мной камера, да? In front of me there is a camera. Or it can be before, if we speak about some event. Перед уроком, before the class, да, before the lesson. So here are 2 meanings. And the same as for the 5th situation, for preposition за. It can mean behind. За мной доска. Behind me there is a whiteboard. And also it can be at, in the meaning like I'm sitting at the desk, да? Я сижу за столом. But in Russian, to sit at something, да, at the desk, at the table, it will be also за plus instrumental case. Okay, now let's just try to describe the picture that we have here. We have a room, да, and let's say what objects are above, under, between, in front of something or behind something. Итак, у нас есть комната. Что есть в комнате? В комнате есть желтый диван, да, желтый диван. Что есть над диваном? Что есть над диваном? Над диваном есть картины. Да? So I used divan in instrumental case. Над диваном. Над диваном есть картины. А что есть перед диваном? Перед диваном. Перед диваном есть ковер, да, ковер, carpet. Перед диваном есть ковер. Хорошо. If I ask you, что есть между цветком и лампой? Цветок, да? So, между цветком и лампой. Между цветком и лампой диван, да, стоит диван. So, sofa stands between plant and lamp. Okay, хорошо. Now let's imagine that under the couch is a cat. And then I will ask you, а где кот? Где кот? And you will answer, кот под диваном. Под диваном. Под диваном. Under the couch, yeah? Хорошо. If the cat would be behind the couch. Behind, we do not see it. So it's behind the couch. So how you will say it? Где кот? Кот за диваном. За диваном, да? Behind the couch. So I recommend you to describe everything that you see. Your room, your office, I don't know, your kitchen, maybe even something outside on the street. What is above, what is under, what is between, behind, in front of, and so on. And this way you will learn it the best. Now let's practice a little bit. Let's read more examples, да? Птица летает над лесом, да? Птица, you have on the picture, летает над лесом, да? So she flies above the forest. Девочка гуляет под зонтом. Under the umbrella. Я расскажу тебе секрет, но это только между нами. By the way, между нами, it's like a set expression, да, between us, между нами, да. I will tell you a secret, but this is only between us, между нами. But still, нами, this is personal pronoun мы, which is used in instrumental case. All the forms of personal pronouns we also will learn today in the end of this lesson, so don't worry. But между нами it is instrumental case as well, because it's между. Then мужчина стоит перед дверью и думает. Like on the picture, да? Мужчина стоит перед дверью, so he stands in front of the door and thinking about something. Then он забыл позвонить начальнику перед конференцией. Да, he forgot to call his boss before the conference. This is the situation when we have event and перед means before. Then он сидит за столом и пьет кофе. He is sitting at the table, за столом, like me right now, да, вот мой стол. И пьет кофе, drinks coffee. And the last one, дети стоят за доской, like on the picture, they stand behind the board, yeah, board, whiteboard, let's say. Дети стоят за доской. Хорошо. So now the tasks. The first one is what I told you before, да? Look around yourself, it's better to do it right now, and describe what you see using those prepositions that we spoke about. And you also can answer these questions. Что вы обычно делаете перед завтраком и что вы видите за своим окном? In Russian we normally say за окном, literally behind the window. What do you see behind your window? So it means what do you see outside? За окном. Okay? Хорошо. So you can stop the video, do this task, and we go to the next situation. Okay, the next situation. This is already a little bit more advanced situation, да? We will use instrumental case after many reflexive verbs. What are reflexive verbs? These are all those verbs that have postfix ся, or sometimes you will see it with с, which is soft and s and soft sign in the end, да? So actually those verbs with ся or сю, they are reflexive. And after some of them, many of them, we will use instrumental case. Let's see. Встречаться с plus творительный падеж, instrumental case, да? To meet someone. Например, встречаться с друзьями. Like, literally we say like to meet with friends, to do a common action together. Then, знакомиться с кем-то. Знакомиться с человеком, да? To get acquainted with a person, да? To get acquainted with somebody. So, for the first time, yeah? Видеться с кем-то. Literally, it's to see somebody, to see each other, да? It's very similar to встретиться, встречаться, да? To meet each other, to see each other. Then, ругаться с кем-то. Ругаться means to argue with somebody, да? And we have the opposite, мириться с кем-то, from the word мир, peace, so it's to make peace, мириться с кем-то, to make peace with someone after argue. And the last one I gave you today, советоваться, советоваться с кем-то, it means to consult with someone, да? To receive somebody's consultation, kind of this. So, as you understand, these reflexive verbs, of course, as other verbs in Russian language, they will have imperfective and perfective forms. And here, these forms are mentioned, so you see the whole picture. Встречаться, встретиться, знакомиться, познакомиться, видеться, увидеться, ругаться, поругаться, мириться, помириться, советоваться, посоветоваться. And you have some examples under the picture. Егор встретился с Анной в офисе. They just meet each other in the office, да? Встретился с Анной. Егор познакомился с Еленой. It means he got acquainted with Елена, да? Then, Женя давно не виделся с Леной. So, Женя didn't see Lena for a long time. They didn't see each other. Then, Ваня поругался с Катей. Ваня had argue with Катя. Денис помирился с Тамарой. So, Dennis made peace with Tamara. And Олеся советуется с Пашей. So, Олеся is consulting with Pasha right now. So, they are discussing something. Вот. So as I said, it's a little bit more advanced topic already, but still you need to have imagination about it. And you may ask me a question. What is the difference between встретиться и встретить? And should we use the same case after these two verbs? And I will say that no, we will use different cases, as you can see in this table. Встретиться с кем, so reflexive verb will be used with творительный падеж, but встретить without postfix ся will be already used with винительный падеж, accusative case, да? Он встретился с другом на вечеринке, но он встретил друга на вокзале. This is already topic for another lesson, believe me, but if you want to dig deeper, you can work with this table a little bit, and I think you will understand this topic. Okay, so let's practice a little bit. You need to open the brackets. Again, stop the video, open the brackets, write down your variants, and we will check them. Oh, this is the sun. I hope it won't bother us too much. So let's continue, let's check ourselves. Я редко встречаюсь с другом. Она часто видится с подругой. Он не любит советоваться с женой. Они часто ругаются с родителями. Ты уже помирился с папой? Где ты познакомился с Леной? Вот. So, all the reflexive verbs used with instrumental case. And preposition с, with. And now one more. This is already much more advanced situation, but again, you need to know about it at least. That instrumental case will be used in passive voice structures when we mention the action supplier. So when we say by whom this action was done. Like in the examples. Его дом был разрушен ураганом. His house was destroyed by a hurricane, да? But hurricane, because it's supplier of the action, he or it will be used in instrumental case. Ураганом. Or эта теория была доказана учеными. This theory was proven by scientists. Учеными, да? So when we have this action supplier in passive voice, then we will use it in творительный падеж, да, in instrumental case. I won't read all of them. You can stop the video, read, work with the sentences more, and now you can even have the practice a little bit just to understand approximately this topic. And if you are ready, we can check it. Их лодку накрыло волной, да, so their boat was covered with a wave, волной. Эта книга написана Джорджем Мартином, да. Этот фильм снят Квентином Тарантино. Tarantino doesn't change in Russian, so the last names with ending O won't be changed, but Quentin will be. Рак еще не до конца изучен докторами, да, so cancer isn't studied really well by the doctors. And the last one, эта картина нарисована моим другом, да, so this picture was painted by my friend. The same as in English, passive voice in Russian will be used quite rarely, and especially with action suppliers. So this is just for you to know. This is not what you have to start using right now, you know. But so once again, let's repeat situations when we use instrumental case. Да? Повторение, мать учения, as we say in Russian, we need to repeat a lot. When we have with, с in Russian, да, and we add something, or when we are doing some action together with other people, да, с друзьями, с другом, с подругой. Again, we use instrumental case. Then after the verbs работать, становиться, быть, да, about professions. Then after the verbs заниматься, увлекаться, интересоваться, да, болеть чем-то, вот after those certain verbs. Then after some reflexive verbs, like встречаться с кем-то, советоваться с кем-то, ругаться, ссориться с кем-то, да, вот in these meanings. And of course also in passive voice structures. So these are the main situations when we use instrumental case. Now, we worked with nouns only today, mostly, but possessive pronouns, personal pronouns, and adjectives also will have cases, of course. And here you see the forms in instrumental case. So, possessive pronouns. Мой, моё, моя, мои, his, her, my, yours, ours, да? In instrumental case. You can see that masculine forms and neuter forms are the same in instrumental case, да? Мой и моё becomes моим, твой, твоё becomes твоим, да? And so on. The feminine and plural forms are different. And you also can see that the possessive pronouns его as his or its, and её and the plural form их doesn't change by cases at all. It never changes by cases. Let's see on examples. Мы едем в отпуск с моими родителями, да? We go to vacation with my parents. So not only родителями will be changed, да, parents, but also моими. Мои родители becomes моими родителями. Я открыл дверь твоим ключом. I opened the door with your key. Да, твоим ключом. Твой ключ becomes твоим ключом. Над нашей машиной летит самолет. Да? Above our car, the plane is flying. И под их квартирой есть кафе. Under their apartment there is a cafe. Их doesn't change, as you can see. All others, they are changed. Then, personal pronouns. Я, ты, он, она, они. Again, they will be changed to instrumental case. Я becomes мной, ты тобой, он им, but you can see in brackets this n. So, when we use instrumental case without preposition, we use just им, ей, им, ими, да? When we have it with preposition, we add this n. С ним, с ней, с ними. Let's see sentences and you will see it. Ты пойдешь со мной в кино? Will you go to the cinema with me? Я буду рисовать картину с тобой. I will draw the picture with you. Мы поедем в деревню с ним. We will go to the village with him. And here, с ним, we have preposition. That is why we use n in the beginning. С ним. And the next one, мама очень гордится им. Mother is very proud of him. After proud, we also use instrumental case, but there is no preposition. That is why им. The next one. Я стою в очереди перед ней. I am in the line before her. Да? I am the first and she is behind me. She is the second. Он хочет познакомиться с нами. He wants to get acquainted with us. Я не хочу с вами разговаривать. I don't want to talk with you. And я уже познакомился с ними. I have already got acquainted with them. But so I hope this is clear now. And the last slide for today is about adjectives. I told you that I will tell you the endings of adjectives in instrumental case, and you can see that masculine forms will be им, endings, да? And let's see at once the example. Большой синий карандаш. A big blue pencil, да? Большой синий карандаш. How we can change it to instrumental case? We will say, я рисую большим синим карандашом. Then, feminine forms. Ой, оей. Черная гелевая ручка. The black gel pen. Я пишу черной гелевой ручкой. Да, I write with the black gel pen. Then neuter. Им. The same as masculine again. Always neuter will be the same as masculine if we speak about cases. Нежирное миндальное молоко. What it means? It means non-fat almond milk. So, я пью кофе с нежирным миндальным молоком. I drink coffee with non-fat almond milk. Okay, and the last one, plural. The ending will be ими or ими. Горячие вишневые пирожки. Я пью чай с горячими вишневыми пирожками. Okay? I think this is not too hard, but what I told you before. To learn cases, especially to learn and pronouns and nouns and adjectives, you need to have a lot of practice. That is why I write you here the exercise from the textbook. I will attach here the textbook which has a lot of exercises about instrumental case. Unfortunately, you cannot learn grammar without practicing it a lot, yes? So you can use that book. Plus, you can use all those methods that I told you. I don't know, you can open your fridge, look at the products you have and say, I will now cook a sandwich with this, and this. Да? Then you can look around yourself, tell using those prepositions what is located where. Да? Who works as who. Да? So you just gather those situations that we learned today and start using them on practice as much as it is possible. And with time of intensive practice, it will come to you, and this case will seem to you really a simple one. So, if you still have questions, if you have difficulties with doing those tasks that I gave you before, during the lesson, or maybe in this textbook that you will practice after this lesson, you can write me to my email, and I will gladly answer you and help you to understand this topic better. I hope that you liked the lesson. I hope that it became more clear for you. Everything became more clear for you, and I would love if you send me again, maybe to email, some feedback about this lesson, because for me it's very important to know if everything was clear for you. Thank you once again, and see you on the next lesson probably. Удачи, пока!